Hello, it is Sunday the 29th of June. It's like 11:45. It's really late at night. But basically, around 2 hours, I was watching Olivia Rodrigo set for Glastonbury and it looked amazing. She did such a good job and I'm so excited to see her in Paris. It's going to be amazing. And then I was just doom scrolling, but I finally made it to bed. Well, I was going to say bed, but not really, because basically 2 hours ago I bought a Lana Del Ray ticket. I'm so excited. Originally wasn't going to go because it's priced and I was trying to save money, but I got a resale ticket. It was like €50, but then there's a $7.50 or $7.95 service fee, and then fees and everything. Basically ticket was €60, which I'll take it. I'm so happy. I'm so excited to see her. The ticket, where I'm sitting, I'm like the furthest back, so hopefully the screens and the sound are good. But they were really good on Friday night for Dua Lipa. But I'm kind of a little bit stressed, but my own fault. I need to pack for Germany. And I have no idea what I'm going to wear to Lana Del Ray. And I have no idea what I'm going to wear to Ed Sheeran. And I have to basically bring it all with me tomorrow. So I made a very rookie mistake for Dua Lipa. I parked in the right cow because I was like, parking is only €4. And I was like, this is great. This is, affordable, great. But I know people who parked in Black Rock and it was €6. But getting the Dart, everyone was like... Okay, I don't know geography, north, south. Everyone was either going south and they got to go north. So basically why I basically got home at 5 o'clock in the morning was because we were waiting like an hour, 45 minutes for a Dart, and then we had to wait for a Lewis on top of that again. So whereas the people who parked in Black Rock were like halfway home by the time we even got to our house, so that was a bit annoying. But I've learned my lesson and I know what I'm going to do on Monday, and I'm going by myself. I did sit by myself for Dua Lipa, but I had 2 friends that were going, so we met up beforehand and it was nice to chat with them afterwards as well. Like how great the concert was, and like share like, oh my god, we just saw a masterpiece. But on Monday I'm going by myself, so it's gonna be fine. I'm excited. Yeah, I just don't know what to wear. And then I'm worried I'm gonna forget something for Germany, and the weather is like crazy. So then the next few days they're having like there's like heat wave in Europe, but for the next few days it's gonna be like 34 degrees in Germany. But when we eventually get out there, there's like a 40% chance of rain, and it's like 24 degrees. So I just don't know what to pack, and I just want to be comfortable. So I don't know, but I'm so excited. I'm gonna see Lana Del Ray. 10-year-old me might say, was I less than 10? I had an obsession with Lana Del Ray. Like obsession. I love her so much. And then like, when you're in the car with your friends and like you might not be on aux, but you get asked to like play a song, video games or Summertime Sadness, and I know more of her songs, but like I was like, if I suggest these songs, they'll like them, and then maybe we can watch Lana Del Ray. But living a childhood dream. I've seen her once. I've seen her in Amsterdam after she played Glastonbury either last year or 2 years ago. She did like announced 3 dates. It was Dublin, the UK and Amsterdam, I think. It was only 3 places, and I couldn't get tickets for Dublin, so we bought tickets in Amsterdam, and it was Golden Circle standing, and it was incredible. I'm gonna insert a video here from it. I watch it all the time. When people are like at concerts and it's like, do you really actually look back and listen to the concert? I do regularly, very much regularly. And I just wanted to say, I got a notification for YouTube that I now have 11 subscribers. So thank you so much for watching. I hope I'm not boring you. And yeah, let's continue to make memories, and I'll take you along for the ride. And hopefully I don't forget to pack anything.
Hello, hi. It is Monday, the 30th of June. It is currently 5:30. I am like halfway up to Dublin at the moment. Yeah, because I said it last night. I went to bed so late last night. I watched Love Island, so good. Then I watched Love Island After Sun, and then I watched the new season of, and just like that, it's like the new like Sex and the City season. Yeah, so a lot. I think I went to bed at like 3:30, and which is so silly of me. But I'm on the way to Lana Del Ray. I'm so excited. I'm gonna park in the Dart this time. I've never parked there, but I'm gonna park in Black Rock. Parking apparently is €6 a day, so it's €2 more than right now, but I think it'll make it so much easier when trying to leave the Aviva, because yeah, I think I said it the next day when I got home from Dua Lipa. Like, we were waiting, like, I don't think we got, from when the concert finished to when we got back to the car, I don't think it was like an hour and a half, which is crazy. The crowd was crazy. Now, I don't know if it'll be, there's like 500 tickets I think left, and the Viva holds like 51,700. I looked it up today, but I think that's seating capacity. I don't know if that's also including standing capacity, so I honestly have no idea. But there was about 500 tickets left for resale. I'm so happy I got a ticket, and I've been listening to, it's not like a playlist, but it's kind of like Spotify recommend. I don't know, you know what you listen to, and Spotify recommended to you. So I've been kind of listening to like a Lana Del Ray Kneecap mix, which is honestly a vibe. I like it. But I always leave my petrol get really low until I go get petrol again. It's so bad, and I've been told apparently it's bad for my car. Like, don't worry about the light being on. The light's being on, and then it goes from like orange to red. The light has been on, and like it says 10 kilometers to like to empty basically, and it's so bad. But I'm just like, I don't know, I just want to, it's just stupidity. It really is stupidity, because I could have been left stranded, and then I could have been delayed getting to Lana, and what would I have done? But basically, I was trying to find a petrol station. I found one, but then I thought I saw a sign for one that was closer, and I was like, why wasn't this coming up on Google Maps? It wasn't coming up on Google Maps because it was an actual shop and not a petrol station. Anyways, the petrol station that I eventually found on maps was 2.5 kilometers away, and by the time my tank got there, basically I had 3 kilometers left. So all in all, when I actually went to refuel, I had like half a kilometer left in the tank, which is silly. But I feel like they kind of lie on the gauge. I feel like you have a bit more than what you think you have. Anyways, I'm a little bit worried about time. So according to Google Maps, the Black Rock to get to the Viva, it's 1 stop. So, and I feel like I'm gonna be gone by the time the crowd gets there. So I asked ChatGPT. I always say it wrong. I'm just gonna say Chat. So I asked Chat, what time is Lana gonna be on stage, because I couldn't find it anywhere. So her UK, like Wales and London show. So Chat is estimating that she'll be on stage at 9:03. Apparently there is a support act, and they're meant to come on at 6. Now doors were at 5, and it's currently, as I said, it's 5:30. So doors opened half an hour ago, and apparently the standing people, they've been like queuing outside the Viva since like, I think it was at like 12. I think it was like really early on today. So yeah, I still need to do my makeup. I was gonna throw in some dry shampoo in my hair and try and like make it nice and have my hair down, but I honestly don't think I'm gonna have time. Like, I like to be relaxed, and you know, when you have a sitting ticket, like no one's gonna take your seat, or you know, if they do, you're gonna have like your seat. But I'm kind of worried, like I'm like, the stage is here, and I'm directly straight down, so I'm not going to be close to the stage at all. So hopefully the screens and the sound are good. But yeah, I still have to do my makeup when I get there, but I'm almost tempted not to do makeup. It's like I'm going by myself, and like I put on makeup on Friday and I was just like, it just wasn't sitting nice on my face, and if it's not sitting nice on my face now for Lana, I'm gonna be annoyed. And I'm kind of worried about food. Like, I haven't eaten, and when I stopped for petrol I got my favourite chocolate bar, a Boost, but that's not the healthiest, and we're trying to go for a healthy vibe. I was thinking of just getting a Subway, but I am worried, and I'm not paying for Aviva food. The Aviva food was absolutely shockingly bad. The vegan hot dog was chips. They were pretty standard for a stadium, I guess. But the hot dog, not again. So that's all my news. I will update you when I get back, when I get to Black Rock. It's just gonna be new, so hopefully it's like straightforward, and I hope my leave card is still in my bag. I still haven't unpacked my handbag since Friday night, so hopefully everything is still in there, like my leave card and stuff. I'm excited, and I hope they have like lots of darts like running, so I can like park the car and then I won't be waiting long for a dart, hopefully. Fingers crossed. So I just made it to Black Rock dart station, and I haven't paid for parking yet. I forgot to bring coins, so hopefully I can tap. And I have my foundation done. I'm just staying my concealer, and then I need to go in with powder. I don't think I will have time to bake. It's currently 7:03 and I'm thinking about it. I don't know if I'm gonna do it yet, but I think I'm gonna get a pizza for food. There was a pizza place next to the Aviva when we went on Friday, and basically the pub that we were in on Friday beforehand, you could get that pizza and you could bring it in, but we just didn't have time on Friday, so I'm going to try and get a margarita or something. I do want to get like not just like a basic margarita, but it's just the cheapest thing on the menu, and it looked so good on Friday. I think it's called Polly's. So I think I'll just get it. I'm trying to think though, can I order takeaway, and can I just collect it when I get there? And I'm so happy when I came into the car park, I didn't realize there was a car like 2 cars away from me, and there was a guy sitting in it, and I was like, oh fuck, like how am I gonna change? How am I gonna change? Sorry, hooligans. How am I gonna change when there's somebody in the car? But they were just waiting to collect someone, so they are gone already. So yeah, I'm really excited. I think she will be on stage at around 9. Dua Lipa was on stage at 8:30 though, so I don't know. Lana Del Ray, which is crazy to say. I feel like it was like over in a flash. She came on the stage at like 9:45, 10:50, and we were like leaving the stadium, like walking down the stairs at like 10:10. And she like was like walking around to all the crowd, and she did that in Amsterdam as well, to be fair. I think she was like signing autographs and taking photos. That's why like a lot of people really tried to go barrier for Lana, because she'll do that. So I'm on the way home. I got the dirt, and it didn't rain for the entire concert, but then it started raining when we were all queuing for the dirt, which was awful, but it's fine. I'm on the way to get pizza. I can feel my period coming. I have it in Germany, and oh my god, I swear to god, if I'm like in pain in Germany, I'm gonna be so annoyed. Anyways, I'm off to get pizza and 2 cans of Coke and some garlic dip because I am starving. Oh, hi. I do look like a raccoon and a panda because I was looking back on Lana Del Ray videos from last night and I just started crying, and I do have my makeup on from last night, but I just love her so much, and I love her music. And yeah, I think she's amazing. And I think she writes amazing songs with amazing lyrics. And yeah, she's great. But what I wanted to say is, I got an email this morning, and I don't know if it's like positive. Like, it is obviously a positive email. Basically, I think I am going to graduate, and I think I can go to my graduation. And they sent me an email about like registering for tickets, because you're allowed to bring 2 guests in with the confirming ceremony. That's what I wanted to say. I'm crying about Lana Del Ray, and I think I can graduate in August, which I'm trying not to put importance on it, because it could be taken away from me. And also, yeah, I just can't believe it, to be honest. Good morning. It is the 2nd of July. My hay fever is so bad. Excuse me while I sneeze 4 times. Kettle is on. I'm doing some wash up. I just made myself some... Where is it? Oh yeah. Just made myself some coffee. I'm gonna get my laptop and I'm gonna check us in. It'll be 1:30 in the day, and we fly out tomorrow morning. So we're flying from Dublin to Berlin, got return flights. I'll put the price in here. And we don't usually get a bag for like short trips like this, but I think we are gonna have to. So when I check in, I'm gonna price the bag. Last time I priced, it was like €30, I think, so like €15 each, which is quite reasonable. Like, it's fine, but if the price has gone up, I don't know, I'll think about it again. And I'm gonna pay for a bag, and I also I'm gonna pay for August. We're going to Ziggit, and we're going with a bunch of our friends, but we're gonna stay in an apartment, and I need to pay it on booking.com. It was like the 4th of July. Today's the 2nd, so I think I might just pay for it now, because on the 4th of July we're going to be on holidays, and I don't want anything to go wrong, and I don't want to lose it, because we kind of booked accommodation late, so there was less choice, which, like, I don't want anything to go wrong that we're scrambling for accommodation again. So that is very, very exciting. It kind of hasn't sank in yet that I am graduating, and I'm like happy, but then I'm like, oh yeah, it really doesn't change anything. Like, it doesn't. Well, I keep telling myself it doesn't, but maybe it does. I think it will when, like, I'm applying for jobs and stuff, which I'm not going to think about until September. I might have a look in the end of July for September. We shall see. We're not putting any pressure on ourselves. Yeah, because the thought of going back to a call centre is sending shivers down my spine. Call centres are the worst. And to be fair, I'm 23 and I've worked in 2 call centres. One was only like from November to March. I can remember it very clearly. How many months is that? That's 5 months. And then another call centre was a year. Yeah, you really want to have a backbone working in a call centre. They're awful. But great for life experience. We are very lucky. We're going to stay with our friends in Dublin. I might do that. I might put the blow up mattress into the car now and the pump, so I don't forget about it. Because our flight is at 8 a.m. and I have the Dublin Airport car park booked, the blue one, cheapest one. So yeah, our flight is at 8:45, so maybe be there for like 6:45, 6. It's like a carry-on bag, so no reason to be rushing. And oh yeah, so basically the itinerary for the trip, we get over there on the Thursday. Obviously can't check in, I think, until about like 2 or 3 anyway, so hopefully go to the hotel, drop our bags, because we're gonna share 110 kg, but we're both gonna have our backpacks. And then that's the Thursday. Just go around, explore Berlin. Last year when we went to Hamburg, we did a day trip by train to Berlin, and we did walking tours about the history of Berlin, just like a city cultural one. So that was really good, and I definitely recommend doing that. But now that we have that done, I don't know, should we do another walking tour? I definitely do feel like walking tours are so good. Yeah, it's get your guide, so they're free, and then you pay for how satisfied you were with the tour, and that's how they earn their money, which I think is a good concept, because there's some really amazing ones on there and they definitely deserve a good tip. So I might look into another walking tour, but maybe like a cultural aspect, and like new Berlin, and like culture wise, that wise, because it's a lot of history to take in, and it's, yeah, it is a lot. It's important to know about, but it is a lot. And then that is Thursday. And then on Friday, we go to Ed Sheeran. We go to Ed Sheeran in Hamburg. Oh, and I need to make a reservation. So when we were in Hamburg, we found this like pizza place. So I guess it was Italian, but we always just had pizza, and it was so good. I think it's the style pizza. I might be wrong, but it's like a Napoleon style pizza. I think the restaurant is also called Napoli, so that might be why I'm remembering it that way. But when we were in Hamburg, I think we ate there, not every night, we definitely ate there 2 nights out of our stay. But I thought it might be nice to go back on old times and have a reservation there before the concert. I'm not sure, like, concert-wise in Europe, like, what time they start and, like, stuff like that. So I think doors open at 5, but, like, if you're like won't be on, I feel like, till like 8:30 maybe, or 8. So I've booked, you know, the big green buses, and it's like Flexi. I think it's just called Flexi. So on the way, I think we have a train, but on the way home we have a bus, and I think the bus is at like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. But I'm gonna try, if we can, to get on the earlier one. I just didn't know what time it was gonna finish, and then I was just worried that we wouldn't have a bus home. And then we get home at like 3 o'clock in the morning though. So we'll definitely sleep in on the Saturday, and then just take it easy, explore Berlin, and then pack, be ready for the Sunday, because our flight Sunday is at like 6 a.m. So we probably have to get up at 3 to be at the airport for 4. I don't want to think about that, actually. We're not going to think about that. But I hope you're all having a great... Oh, and I'm currently doing my research on graduation dresses. So if anybody knows where there's to get graduation dresses, let me know. I also, yeah, I need to think something that will look nice in a robe, because in my university, robes are mandatory. So I need something nice.